Welcome back to Study Tips for IGCSE Biology. Today's topic is related to inheritance, part 2. Without further delay, let's begin. In this chapter, you will find out about cell division by mitosis and meiosis, embryonic and adult stem cells. Cell division. Meaning of cell division in genetic. Cell division is the process by which a parent cell divides when a mother cell divides into two or more daughter cells. When cells divide, they make new cells. A single cell divides to make two cells, and these two cells then divide to make four cells, and so on. There are two ways of cell divides, which is mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis. Mitosis is a fundamental process for life. After zygote was formed, mitosis began to divide over and over again, producing a ball of cells eventually grew into you. Each time a cell divided, two new cells produced were provided with a perfect copy of two sets of chromosomes in original zygote. Indeed, the new cells produced were all genetically identical. Just before mitosis takes place, chromosomes in parent cells are copied. Each copy remains attached to the original one, so each chromosome is made up of two identical threads joined together are called chromatids. Refer to diagram A on the right hand side. The points where they are held together is called centromere. When mitosis takes place in all types of cells that are not involved in the productions of gametes. Mitosis is the way in which any cells, like plants or animals, divide when an organism is growing, repairing a damaged part of its body where it produces a new cells to replace damaged one. Example, if you cut yourself, new skin cells will be made by mitosis to help to heal the wound. And then, second example, mitosis is also used in a sexual reproduction of potato plant. Potato can reproduce by growing stem tubers where eventually produce new plants. All the cells in new tubers are produced by mitosis, so they are genetically identical. Diagram above shows what happens when a cell with a 4 chromosome, two sets of 2, divide by mitosis. So two new cells are formed, each with one copy of each of 4 chromosomes. As the new cells grow, they make new copy of each chromosome and ready to divide again. Definitions of mitosis is a nuclear division giving rise to genetically identical cells. Next, we have meiosis. You can see above, this is a diagram which shows about sexual reproduction in humans, where this is a process involving the fusion of nuclei of two gametes to form a zygote and the productions of offspring. They are genetically different from each other. If you can see, male body of cell consists of 46 chromosomes, as well as female body cells also consist of 46 chromosomes. So during meiosis, where sperm only consists of 23 chromosomes as well as 8 only 23 chromosomes. Okay, we saw gametes have only half the number of chromosomes of the normal body cells. They have one set of chromosomes instead of two. Reason being, when they fuse together to form a zygote, then the zygote will consist of two sets, which is 46 of chromosome. Human gametes are formed by the division of cells in ovaries and testes. The cells divide by a special type of cells division called meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division that creates eggs and sperm cells. One of each pair of homologous chromosome came from the person's mother and one from their father. Meiosis shares out the chromosome so that each new cell gets just one of each type. On the left-hand side is the meiosis stages. You can see that for the first division, the parent cells contain 4 chromosomes. After going through a process of homologous chromosomes pair together and crossings over take place. And from these cells, homologous chromosome separate, one from each pair goes into each daughter cells. Second stage of meiosis, where each chromosome separates into 2 chromatids. One chromatid of each kind goes into each daughter cells. During meiosis, the new cells get a mixture of these. So a sperm cell could contain a chromosome 1 from the man's father and a chromosome 2 from his mother and so on. There are all sorts of different possible combinations. This is one of the reasons why gametes are genetically different, the parent cells. Meiosis produces genetic variation. So by definition, meiosis is a reduction division in which the chromosome number is half from diploid to haploid, which is resulting in genetically different cells. Stem cells. What is a stem cells? After zygote is formed, it begins to divide by mitosis. Over the next few hours and days, the cell divide over and over again by mitosis, so every new cell is genetically identical. The cells in the very early embryo are called embryonic stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are able to produce every kind of specialized cells in the body and take on different roles. This is called differentiation. Some of them will become skin cells, other muscle cells, other goblet cells, or white blood cells. So how this happen? Every cell in your body has the same gene, but in each cell, only a particular set of gene is switched on or expressed. The cells in your hair follicles, example, are the only one that actually express the gene for hair color. This gene is present in all your other cells, but it is not expressed. So, differentiation involves switching particular sets of genes on or off. Once a cell has differentiated into a particular type of cell, then it cannot change the role. A muscle cell, for example, cannot divide and produce liver cells or skin cells. By the time you have become an adult, most cells have differentiated, but some stem cells still remain. This is called adult stem cells. Medical researchers are very interested in finding out more about stem cells. It is likely that we'll be able to use to help to cure diseases that are caused by some of cell failing to work properly. For example, we have seen that type 1 diabetes is caused by the loss of pancreatic cells that secrete insulin. So if we could use them stem cells to replace this, then it might be possible to cure this kind of diabetes. With that being said, that's all for this topic, and I hope you will enjoy reading and studying. Please subscribe to this channel because there will be more study information uploaded to this link. Thank you very much.